It is finally here, guys. It's finally here. This is my third book, Live from Heaven, Stories from Paradise. It's really crazy because this book, like the idea of it, has been sitting in my head since 2022. And now it's January 2025. Another thing that's crazy about it is I actually got the idea of the book from one of my other books. So this is my second book, 10 Jams. And in 10 Jams is a story about a man that wakes up in heaven and then he finds out that heaven is segregated. Not by race or nothing, it's got a little catch to it. Basically what happens is Bill, he wakes up and he can't find his girlfriend. You know, he wakes up in heaven and he can't find his girlfriend. He's like, God, where's my girlfriend? We both died together. Then basically God tells him like, hey, you can't find her because you guys are separated in heaven because of XYZ. You guys did XYZ on earth, so you got to be here and she's got to be there. So basically, yeah. So I took that concept of heaven, heaven being segregated, things that you've done on earth having a direct impact on what happens in heaven, and put that in here. So there's a total of about 12 stories in here. I'll get into a couple of the stories that's in here. One of the stories is about Chase. Now, Chase is in heaven, him and his wife Nova, and they're chopping it up with Jesus. They're not officially inside of heaven. They're like right at the gate talking to Jesus. They're chopping it up, having a good time. And then they see Adam and Eve walk up. So once they see Adam and Eve walk up, Jesus already checks Adam and Eve like, hey, what y'all doing here? Y'all been trying to get in here for hundreds of years. Y'all not getting inside of heaven. Y'all blew it. So then Chase takes it upon himself to say, hey, yeah, y'all not getting in here. Shame on y'all. Y'all shouldn't have did that when y'all was in the Garden of Eden. Woo out the bam. So then God hears that. And he doesn't like that at all. God does not like that at all. So what God decides to do is humble Chase. And that's pretty much what that story is about. Another story in here is about a skunk. Well, I actually got two stories about skunks in here. I know y'all see the skunk on the cover. So I'll just get into one of the skunk stories. So one of the stories about a skunk is about this skunk named Herman. And basically Herman is just disappointed in himself and embarrassed on how he died. So he lies to the other animals about how he died. So then he sits there and all the other animals, they go around and they explain how exactly they died. For example, a lion says, hey, I died because I lost a fight to this other lion that was from this other tribe. A giraffe comes in, he said, hey, I died from a broken heart because I used to stay on Michael Jackson's Never Never Land Ranch. And once they closed it down, my heart couldn't take it. I died of a broken heart. So then something else paramount happens that causes Herman to finally come clean and explain how it is that he died. He finally accepts it and can verbalize it. So those are just two stories in here. There are many more. I'll get into another story as well. So another story in here is basically predicated on kind of the whole Noah's Ark story. So basically, in heaven, you have the section for humans and you have the section for animals. So within that section of humans, there's a within that section of animals, there's a subsection. And that subsection of animals is for the elites. Now, who are the elites? The elites are any animal that rode Noah's Ark. When they die, they don't go to the regular heaven for animals. They go to the subsection for the elites. And there's a story in there about that. It's called The Elites, actually. And like I said, there's 12 stories in here. I appreciate you guys for watching. Go ahead and check it out. I'll have this linked down below. God bless. Oh, and I didn't introduce myself. My name is Cyrus Dale. I am a fiction author. Like I said, this is my third book and actually my fourth work of fiction. So I have 3 books out and I have 1 fictional newspaper that I wrote. So appreciate you all. God bless.